Hey guys, it's Carla. Today I'm starting with my raw sienna background and I've got my outline sketched on. So the first thing I want to do is mix up a kind of a dull grass color. So with my flat synthetic brush, I'm just going to start at the top and kind of go about halfway down, I guess, almost halfway down, and then change the shade a little bit. So I'm just kind of blending into that, and then change the shade again. I want the ground to be fairly light because when I put my cast shadow in, I want it to show up good against that ground. So as long as you've got darker at the top and lighter at the bottom, it's, you can choose your own colors. All right, so I'm just, with my small round brush, I'm just kind of scumbling in very loosely, scumbling in some color. And these, at first, it's just base color. It's because other things are going to go on top of these, but I want to get everything blocked in first. Alright, now I'm using a hog bristle brush, and you don't have to do that. You can use any kind of brush, really would work. I'm just scumbling in some color, and I'm starting with my white area, but the shaded part of my white areas. And then with a clean brush, I picked up some white, and I'm going to finish off the white area, but this is not the shaded side, so it's going to be pure white. I just want to keep it loose though. Loose and choppy and textured. Alright, so now I just want to cover all the black area. You can use whatever brush you want for this. And then I mixed up a little bit different shade for the ears. Okay, so now he's all blocked in. But he looks awfully flat, so we're gonna add some dimension. Well, actually I'm going to go ahead and put in the cast shadow. So with the cast shadow, I'm using a hog bristle brush, and I want to go all the way against the feet. I want to touch the feet with it. There shouldn't be any gap. And then I'm just scumbling that out with this hog bristle brush, just scrubbing it in. And then right up against the feet, it's going to be a little bit darker. And then just fade off into the lighter color. Alright, now with a small round brush, I'm just dabbing in some pure white. Into the non-shaded areas and a little bit into the shaded areas. I mean, you don't want to just stop it all of a sudden right there, because the shaded areas need to have texture too. So we're going to put a little bit of this in there, but mostly this is in the areas where the light is hitting it. And if you're working in an area where you don't want it to be like really, really bright white, then just water it down a little bit, and that'll kind of dull it down. And obviously my light is coming from the left-hand side, so everything over here is going to be really bright. So I watered it down a little bit to put some texture into the shaded areas. So right here you can just look at your reference photo and see where the lights and darks are. And this just helps give it more dimension. I got aggravated with the mouth because I couldn't get it exactly right, so I went away from it at one point and then came back to it, because sometimes you just gotta work on something else when you've worked on something too long and you get aggravated. Just go somewhere else and then come back to it. Now I'm mixing up a highlight color for the black part of the cow. And I'm just using a flat synthetic brush. I want to make sure I keep my brush strokes going in the right direction so that it doesn't look weird. So I don't want a lot of this highlight color over here because this is the shaded side, but in order to have texture and dimension, you have to put some of it in. Now I'm also putting some of that color into the shaded part of the white because this color makes a good highlight color for black, but it makes a good shadow color for white. So it works for both. And that kind of helps bring everything together, unify the colors. I want it to be really dark right there, right against the feet. Okay, now I'm watering down some raw sienna and I'm gonna kind of warm up the white a little bit. I don't want to cover all of it up, but I want to scumble some of this in because the raw sienna, it not only warms it up, but it kind of almost makes it look brighter, or makes it look sunnier. And I'm going to do the same thing for the ground around him because the brighter it looks, the sunnier the whole thing will look outside. So this just helps with that illusion. And then on his back, I'm just putting in a little bit of this white and raw sienna shade just to kind of brighten it up a little bit. And again, make it look more sunny outside. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and God bless you.